Good evening and welcome to another edition of North Penn News, the area's most exciting news hour. I'm Joe Brown along with Trish Williams. Today we begin at the high school where a first-class performance of the Roger and Hammerstein's musical Oklahoma was performed at the North Penn High School's auditorium. The play was under the direction of Cynthia Loudon, who assembled a strong cast of students who can sing, dance, and act. The two leads were Rob Vanek as Curly and Elizabeth Cromwell as Laurie. The second romantic couple of Will Parker and Ado Annie, played by Jeff Bance and Tiffany Baldwin, also performed wonderfully. Eva DeVirgilis was a fabulous Aunt Eller, and the ever-dark character of Judd is played by the skilled actor Rob Fournier. And of course, Ashla Verdi brings the comic relief as Hakeem. A beautifully choreographed dream ballet was completed in the first act as Rob Lesneski, Lindsay Ripke, Amy Bruckner, and a resilient Zach Siswick took the stage. Ted Heller directed a first-rate orchestra, which adds rich musical background to the musical numbers.
The annual Special Olympics were held at the high school last Tuesday, and as in past years, it was a big success. Coordinators from the National Honor Society helped over 750 North Penn students serve as event workers and as buddies for the 418 athletes who participated. The day began at 9:30 with a welcome from Special Education Supervisor Denise Fargan and the run of the torch led by Dr. Juan Bond and 4 other Special Olympians. The day certainly proved to be a great success and a wonderful experience for all who participated.
The Northern Montgomery County Drug and Alcohol Task Force is having a party. The party is for North Penn High School seniors and guests following the senior prom on May 17th. Starting at the chipper time of 12 a.m. till 6 a.m., the post-prom party is to take place at the High Point Athletic Club, where there'll be live music, sports activities, casino games, food, and fabulous door prizes. Donations for the party can be made payable to the Northern Montgomery County Drug and Alcohol Task Force, P.O. Box 116, Copesville, PA 19443.
45 North Penn Latin students at the middle school and high school who took the National Latin exam have come away with honors. Many congratulations to all students.
The Music Aids are hosting yet another family concert. Mark your calendars for Saturday, May 18th at 7 p.m. for the chance to hear the Folk Artist of the Year, Christine Lavin, in concert at North Penn High School. Tickets are $12 for orchestra seats and seats under the balcony, and $10 for seats in the balcony. Call 699-6244 for ticket information.
James Lewis Poole, a North Penn High School junior, was inducted as North Monco's first VICA officer. James Lewis will serve as parliamentarian for the 1996-97 school year. JL has served as shop president of the Outdoor Power Equipment Lab for 2 years. He is currently a North Penn Montco parliamentarian A-born leader. According to JL's technical instructor, JL's goal for the coming year is promoting North Penn Montco's and VICA in the business community.
North Penn School District administrators were recently notified that 7 North Penn High School students were among 658 selected from across the state from among 3,903 applicants to attend the prestigious Pennsylvania Governor's School this coming summer. These students include Kervan Chow, Tim Daub, Kathleen Dwyer, Melissa Calvestrand, Bon Co, Mary Walter, and Tricia Williams.
Attention theater lovers, the North Penn Tales for Tots is coming to play Skipback's Play Crafters. The performances are scheduled at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Play Crafters is located off of Skipback Pike, Route 73, and Store Road, down the road from the trolley stop. Don't miss these wonderful children's plays, especially since Elvis will be making a special appearance.
The North Penn Music Aids annual Mayfair took place this past weekend, where the crowds kept the foreboding clouds away. The Mayfarers could show off their golfing or rifle skills, add a little color to their face, shop for crafts, participate in the silent auction, enjoy their tasty foods, and of course, listen to all North Penn School District's various music groups. Including the North Penn Marching Knights. May Fair benefits the North Penn Music Aids.
Summer school dates are now out. Summer school will run from Monday, June 24th until Tuesday, July 30th, that is. There will be no school on July 4th or 5th. Graduation will be held on the 30th. All classes will be held at Pembroke Middle School and will run from 7:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. daily. Each class will be 1 hour and 45 minutes in length. The tuition rate for a single class is $125 and $225 for non-resident students. The double period rate for residents will be $250 and non-residents $425.
Students and parents who it may concern, the Future Plan Center will be open every Wednesday evening from 7 to 9 p.m. Get information about colleges before you're left behind.
The North Penn School District Community Education Program and the North Penn Arts Alliance presents 1996 art classes at the Bridle Path Elementary School on 200 Bridle Path Road, Lansdowne. For further information, call the North Penn Community Education Office at 368-0400, extension 205 or 206.
Riding with the excitement of the National Library Week, Penfield held its annual paperback book fair. On the final day of the fair, an evening arts festival was held displaying student art projects. Displays were categorized from gifted IEP, home economics, and technology education. Parents and students were also treated to a student instrumental and vocal performances throughout the evening. The fair itself proved to be another great highlight of National Library Week within the district.
On Tuesday, May 14th at 7:30 p.m., the Pembroke Middle School 7th grade concert band, under the direction of Mr. Jeff Miller, will be presenting its annual spring concert. Included in the program will be the premiere performance of Israel Potpourri as arranged for the band by Peter Sokolow. Israel Potpourri is a medley of 5 folk songs.
What he did was take 5 well-known Israeli folk songs and arrange them for the concert band instrumentation that we're familiar with here at Pembroke. The unique thing about this is nothing along these lines has ever been arranged for the concert band, even though this music is so well known throughout the world.
Israeli Potpourri is arranged by Peter Sokolow, who is an arranger, keyboard player, and vocalist, well renowned for his expertise in Israeli arrangement. This project was funded by a grant from the North Penn Education Foundation.
Friday was a special day for students and staff of Montgomery Elementary School. It was the annual Multicultural Giraffe Club graduation. Second grade students are taught the benefit of recognizing the differences in everyone and to stick their necks out for someone, hence the name the Giraffe Club. Dr. Sandra Mangano was the keynote speaker at the graduation.
It's a very exciting time for me, and to see it come to its fruition in the school that started it in the district, Montgomery, and to be honored by you today, it's very overwhelming for me at this time in my life, and I really appreciate that.
All students in the second grade were inducted into the Giraffe Club along with 2 of their teachers. Ms. Huntsberger and Mr. Mitch were inducted into the Montgomery's Giraffe Club.
It was a culmination of an activity that is part of our REACH program designed for our second grade, where they learn to stick their neck out to do things for their neighborhood, for their colleagues, for their fellow students, for the school. They learn about people in history that have done that, and they learn what they can do to help make the world a better place. It means a lot to me. Having had brought the REACH program here into the school district and having started it here at Montgomery, and to, after all the years that we've been doing this, be awarded this is probably more special than any award that I could have ever received. It's very touching and very dear.
When I got this in May of last year, probably about 2 or 3 weeks after I started here as principal. And I guess the personal impact of it was, boy, it made me feel welcome here. You know, as an important part of the school already. And to remind me of that, I keep this in my office right there, right in my line of vision. So on a really rough day, I could glance over at it and say, boy, you know, this is what it's all about, the kids.
At the end of the ceremony, the second grade students took the Giraffe Oath.
For all people, choosing asking problems, solutions, and not being afraid to take action. I know that one action can affect many people. As a giraffe, I pledge to make a difference in this world.
Most Montgomery Elementary is kicking off their We Deliver program this May. We Deliver is a nationwide program that is sponsored by the U.S. Postal Service to help promote literacy. The students experience letter exchange and actual poster operations on a much smaller scale. The student council, teachers, and other school personnel have been working hard around the endangered animals theme, collecting stamps, setting up addresses, and preparing the post boxes and office.
The class of 1956, the first North Penn High School graduating class, will be holding its 40th reunion on September 28th, 1996 at Old York Road Country Club in Springhouse. The registration deadline is June 1st. Contact Phyllis Kane at area code 215-322-2091.
The Upper Gwinnett All-Class 10th reunion will be held on Sunday, May 19th, starting at 1 o'clock at the Center Court of the Western Hotel in Montgomeryville. For more information, contact C. Murdoch at 215-855-6365. Thanks so much for watching this edition of North Penn News. We hope to see you again next week, but until then, have a good night. For North Penn Television, I'm Trish Williams.
And I'm Joe Brown. Yes, we will. See you next week.
Billy wants to work on airplanes when he grows up. Maybe one that you fly in. Now, would you like this free booklet of simple ways you can help improve his education? Call 1-800-96-PROMISE. Sally wants to be a surgeon someday. Maybe she'll operate on you. Now, would you like a free booklet of simple ways you can help improve her education? Call 1-800-96-PROMISE.
Welcome to another North Penn Science Break. Today we're going fishing. What we have is a tank of water and some paper fish. If you look closely at these fish, you'll find they're a little bit different. They have a very long fin. They're kind of cut up the middle, and there's a little hole right about in where the fish's stomach would be. We're going to have the fish float in the water and see if we can make him swim. So I'm going to set the fish in the water, and I'm going to add, where the little hole is, some dishwashing liquid. There goes the fish. Amazing. You can try this at home. So what you need to do is make a paper fish. Make your favorite shape of fish. It can be a small one, depending upon the size of the tank you've got. Just make sure that you have a couple of long fins and a little hole in the middle. And you can drop in a drop of any kind of dishwashing liquid and make the fish swim. What happens if you try to make a bunch of fish swim? Try it and see. You may be surprised. For North Penn Television, I'm Donna Brown.